just from Aro-Tarot, and I have to completely refilm this. Yeah, the camera ended up, like, freezing right when I finished filming, so I have to refilm the whole thing. But anyway, so let's see if I can actually make it shorter this time. Today is day 10, and I'm doing day 11 as well of Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot Challenge. I'm doing day 11 because, I mean, one of the decks in the Tarot and one of the decks in the Oracle, well, actually, like, two, are, like, pairs, so it makes sense, but also, my sleep is so off, so I figured might as well do 2 days, and then it would be, like, a day off. Right, boys? Yep. Yep, they said, well, they didn't actually say anything, but being silly. Anyway, yeah, so I'll start with day 10, although, actually, I'll just fuse them together, because literally 2 of the decks are pairs anyway, so, yeah. So, yeah, the decks that I want to work more with in 2018, Tarot and Oracle. And the first set it's a set, so, and I very much want to work with them together, and that's the Cosmos Tarot and Oracle. Like, I used this one a lot last year, the Tarot, because I really, really like this deck. Like, I love it. I love its personality. Like, it's perfect for when me and Andy just want bonding time, you know? We just do the whole, yo, let's do readings for ourselves with spreads we found on Tumblr. Like, yeah, let's do it. And then we just do cool, you know, readings for each other and stuff. And it's bonding time. We either do that, or sometimes we have movie times where we eat wings and watch movies, and that's our sibling bonding time. But yeah, like, I really like this deck. I want to work with it more, which, just in, like, for day, the 8 and 9 video, I said that I wanted to, learn the constellations and the cards. So, I want to learn the constellations and the cards. They're, like, hopping around, like, picking on each other, and it's like, you're distracting me, boys. But I want to learn the constellations, which you can see in the light, because I go by the imagery and then by the keywords, so I want to actually learn the constellations and the stories of those constellations for each of the cards. And then while I've read the book and I've looked through these cards a ton, I've not actually used them. And there's not that many. I think there's 22, I want to say. See, there's card 21. Yeah, there's 22. There's 22 cards of this oracle. So it's not a very big oracle, but you could use it with the tarot. I just haven't done that. And I thought I could use this more, try to work it in with the tarot when I'm doing spreads. Then also, because I want to use more oracle. But also I could do it for daily draws too then. Maybe it could be more of a weekly draw, because there's not that many cards, but yeah. So basically I want to use both of these more. So I keep them in the bag together with the book. It all fits in this bag. So, yeah. Okay, so, the next pair that I want to... Go in. I'll have to fix that later. The next pair of decks I want to work more with... Whoops. I'm sorry, deck. It's the Ophidia Rosa Tarot and the Pythia Botanica Tarot. Oracle. Like, I freaking love these decks. Like, I got them for Christmas, and I love them even more than I thought I was going to. Like, this one so far is the one I've been doing the most for just even daily draws, because I really like it. And so I've actually gotten use out of the Oracle. Like, separately, kind of, but also, like, together, as well. And I just really, really like them. So obviously I want to work with them more, because I really, really like them. The same goes with this Oracle, which when I got those and, like, was instantly, as soon as I was, like, holding them, was, like, in love with them. I had gotten a gift card, and I decided that I wanted to get the botanical inspirations, because more flowers, that I could use to work with those decks, but then also separately as well. And I have used them together. I had done my year ahead spread like back in October, because that's when I like kind of made my version. It's similar to everyone else's, although I don't make those 4 like cards on, you know, like the side. I don't make them seasons, they're more of just 3 months. Because, I don't know, it's more structured and more precise with months. Since I don't pay attention to the seasons anyway. I mean, by the, not even the end of fall, like mid-fall, it's already usually cold here. This time it was really warm, but now it's really, really cold, so. Dang, Ohio. Ohio. Ohio with its weather being all weird. Literally, that's what we think of whenever we think of weird weather. We just instantly think of our own state because, yeah. That's what Ohio is to us. But yeah, this deck is just, it's very pretty, and I'd heard that it was really good. And I just, like, it even came with a bag, and even like a little cheat sheet you could probably even study if you couldn't take the cards anywhere, you know? I mean, it doesn't have the meanings in it, but, like, it's got, like, you know, the keywords on it, which is so cute, so cute. This is just a cute deck. But, yeah, I had done that, spread back in October, and then I forgot to write it down, and I had to do a tarot calendar for day, I think it was day, no, it wasn't day 2. I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 or something for a challenge I'm doing on Tumblr. So I just figured I'll just do it again. And this was the theme of the year. I did this one, and they worked really well together. And it actually looked really well together, too. Yes. Good purchase. But that's the other pair, and then, you know, with this. And then another deck that I also had gotten with that gift card. I was going to get the Spirit Song and have a bit of money left over. But I was just looking at all the decks just to be sure, and I came across this one, and I had seen some more talk about it recently, specifically just 2 videos, and I had never liked this deck before, and then all of a sudden I was like, I want it, and then I got it, and it's the Dreams of Gaia. Like, I didn't like the artwork before. I hadn't really seen all the artwork. It was mostly, I don't know if I could find it. There was like one card, and like my eyes would always go to that artwork of that one card, and it was like that one card that I don't really care for the artwork on that one either. But it was just that one card, and I'd be like, I don't like the artwork. Where like then you've got something like this, and then when I started to pay more attention to like, especially the quartz. I think the quartz are so beautiful. You know, and just, I don't know, like, it was just, I guess maybe it was just time. Just time. It's not the first time I've not liked a deck and then ended up getting it. Like the Wildwood, but I mean, I don't really work with the Wildwood. I'm not used to matte decks, which is really weird on why, like, the, those other 2 are like, yes, because they're matte, but, yeah, it's such a pretty deck, and, like, I haven't interviewed it yet. I've only done like a 1 card drawing. And that's more so because I was going to maybe talk to the manufacturer or something, because when I got it, it smelled terrible. Luckily the smell's gone. And the gilding is basically thicker than the cards. But then like I kept carrying the deck around with me. I didn't want it away from me. And like, I feel like this is my copy of the deck, so I guess I'm not going to. At least the smell's gone. The smell was making me feel kind of ill just from shuffling. So, yeah, it's starting to smell more like the incense. I put it in this. I put it all in that smoke though, just to try to get it away, and it then smelled like smoke. But now the smoke scent's starting to go away. Now it smells a bit like smoke, but it now smells a little bit more like the incense, which is good. But yeah, that's that one, and I want to work with it more, which I also said in the other video. I think I even mentioned that whole smelling thing. I don't remember. I filmed like this one like right after filming the one that I actually haven't put up yet since saying this. which I can do that now since it just finished encoding. But yeah, I don't remember if I probably did say all that. But yeah, I also said I wanted to obviously learn the system more, so of course that means I want to use it more. And let's see, I also want to use the Arthurian Tarot more? Like the Legend of Arthurian Tarot. Because there's like 2 different decks almost, like the only difference is really this one says Legend. And I was actually going to get the other one, but then I saw this one and I just had to have it. And then I saw like the 1998 edition on eBay and I just had to have it, so I got it. So these cards are older than my brother. I've got like 3 years on it, but yeah, and they were like in freaking great shape. Like they were not used. Yeah, I want to use this one more. I haven't really used it yet. I want to read the book and just kind of have it with me before I really start reading with it. But I want to read more with that one. Pretty much like all of my decks, especially my new ones, I want to read more with. Like, I don't know if I could pinpoint any other specific ones I want to read more with. Because I just want to read with all of my decks. Yeah, I'd say those ones are the most specific ones at the moment for the tarot. And then basically any other tarot decks that I get will probably be... Oh, there was one more. I didn't do it. I'm sorry, boys. I startled you. Goes to grab deck. Like, 3 fall down. They were in boxes, so it's okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Then out of the ones I got, and this is the last one I want to work more with, and it's the Dragon Age Inquisition Tarot. Mostly I just have to work with it more so I could be like, this one, think of Dorian's character. This one, don't think of pride demons. Think of the artwork and the fact that it's the 9 of Staves. So yeah, like, think of Blackwall. Like, you know, like, think of Cole if you make him to be more spirit-like. Which I would never do to him. Like, and don't think of, like, yeah. Like, that's the, thing that's more for right now. Like, even, because this one card's come up a few times. I just saw it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Like, this one, the artwork kind of, like, throws me off because it's the Page of Coins. And I'm like, that'd be sad. That is a sad card. And so then I gotta think more of, not specifically the moment for this card, like the imagery, but maybe just his character in general. Because whenever I look at it, I'm like, especially the readings, like, this has come up in, like, I think maybe 2 readings for me. And it's like, okay, I know it's not talking about death and sadness and loss, you know, it's talking about being more like the Page of Pentacles. But it's kind of hard to see that with the artwork. I hope that it's not about that now. But, yeah, I just gotta work with it more. I've just been so drawn into the, you know, that I haven't worked as much with it. Because I keep wanting to use that one and it's Oracle Companion. But, yes, those are it for the tarot and basically any other decks I end up getting. And just working even more with the ones I already have. Considering I have... If you count my mini decks, I have 42 tarot decks now. Nice. And then, out of the Oracle decks, I said that one, and that one. There's only one more. And that's this one. I want to work more with the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, which I also got for Christmas and was like instant bond with. I started to lose it when I edged it, but I then darkened the edging and like I'm feeling it again. It's just, I haven't used it too much. I think I used it for last week's drawing. I got a lot of decks for Christmas, so it's a matter of trying to balance all those out and bond with them, because I don't want to like put it off and be like, I'm gonna work with this one more next month, because knowing me, I'm definitely getting another deck next month. Or I didn't mean next week, I meant next month. But yeah, I love this deck. You know, it's just, you know, they've kind of taken over whenever I do readings. So that's why I haven't used it as much. But I want to use it more. And I like the info book too. Like, it's actually talks about like the imagery. And just, yeah, nice. Wasn't expecting to like this one as much as I did. But I love it. Even just looking at the box, I'm like, yes, you know, so. I want to use that one more. But yeah, so that's for today, day 10, and then also for tomorrow, day 11 of Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot. And I think I pre-recorded 12 and 13, maybe 14, but I might redo those anyway. I don't know, you'll be able to tell my bangs have gotten longer since I pre-recorded them. So, we'll see. But anyway, I'm Des from Aro-Tarot, and I'm logging off.